Welcome back everyone to Pontos, Fathom, Hobbies. This is our miniature painting video for all of the Battlestar Galactica board game miniatures from the main game and from all the expansion sets. So I'm just getting them all out of the boxes here, and I'll kind of go through all the minis and then talk about the paint job. So here we see the new and the old Raiders, the new and the old Vipers, Raptors, Base Stars, Heavy Raiders, the Cylon Raiders, and the actual Cylon miniatures for when they board the ship. So for the new Mark II Vipers, these are the ones from Pegasus. We'll paint those that light blue, that sky blue color. The old school Vipers on Galactica will do the white with the red stripe. These are the standard Raptors, probably a gunmetal with some kind of a brown. Same thing for the enhanced Raptors. Heavy Raiders, I'll go with the gunmetal. The Base Stars, I will do an aluminum with some Gundam lining, as well as I'll do probably a Nuln Oil on aluminum for the Cylon Raiders. I was thinking to paint them on cards with some double stick tape, but then I'd have to flip them. And then with the clips, you also have to kind of work around there's not really a handle to paint them on. So whatever you're going to cover with the clips, some area will be covered. So I went with the clips because they're easy to maneuver, and you just have to change the clip at some point. So one coat with the clip, move the clip, and then paint another coat. So you can see that the Cylon Base Star has some nice detail in it. This will look great with a metallic aluminum and then some Gundam lining to highlight the black panel lines. For the Vipers, I think I'll probably use a white with some kind of metallic fleck in it just to give it a spaceship look, but I'll also use the red. I'll do like a red lining, probably using like a Gundam marker. And for the newer versions of for the Cylon Raiders, these will also be probably an aluminum color, and I'll use like a Nuln Oil to get the details in, to pop out the details and make it really accentuate the depth of the model detail, the miniature detail. The Cylons, I'll chrome them up with an aluminum, try to get them to look metallic. I think that would look good. Maybe leave the bases metallic as well. For the Raptors, I will use probably mix a bit of mix of gunmetal with a sort of a brown or khaki to kind of give it that military look. And obviously the new Pegasus Vipers will be that sky blue color. And I'll probably use some kind of lining to also accentuate the panel lines. So what I'll do next is I will go through the paints I'm going to use, and we can check those paints out. So as you guys know, I use skull color paints, and first I'll kind of go with the gunmetal. This will be for the Heavy Raiders, for the Raptors and the Advanced Raptors. I may add a touch of gold into it just to lighten up the gunmetal and keep the metallic flecks. So that's for those. And then I will probably use a lot of aluminum for the Raiders, for the base ships. I'll use the blue and the light blue to paint the upgraded Vipers. And I'll probably go for a sky blue color, so mostly white with just a touch of blue. And I'll make enough of it so that I'll use this extra paint mixer to mix it up. These are pretty handy, so if you guys use those, give me a comment about that. And also, if you've painted these Battlestar Galactica miniatures, I'd like to see your video, so leave me a link in the comments and check that out. And I think for the Viper, like I was mentioning, for the old school Vipers, I will put a touch of aluminum for these, it'll be white, but just to give it a few metallic flakes, I will mix in a bit of that. And this will be for the modern Vipers. So you're mixing up the white and aluminum for the old school Vipers just a little bit, because there's not many to airbrush. So I'll get that kind of mixed in. and that'll give a good texture to it. It'll also have that metallic kind of look to it, and I can probably get away with the 2 quick coats on it. So it's mostly white, but have some flecks in it. I think that's going to work out great. And these mixing bottles work out very well. So okay, it's great. So I'll get the airbrush set up and get the paint in the airbrush, and we'll get over to the booth, which is a cardboard box, but get that over there and get these painted. So see you in a little bit. I decided to paint the aluminum first because I can go from aluminum to gunmetal, and then I don't have to clean the airbrush, so I can just kind of just basically keep spraying. So I'm going to start with all of the pieces that will be aluminum, which will be the Cylon Raiders, the Cylon figures, and the base stars. So just a quick time lapse of me painting these, and then we'll switch over to, so yes, it's a quick video. I've kind of gone through and done all the painting here, so you can see the different colors. I've got the Vipers uh, painted. I got the Cylon Raiders with gunmetal. I've got the Raptors painted with that gunmetal with a bit of brown in it, so it kind of came out pretty good. So here's some close-ups of some of the figures, probably after the second coat here. And I've moved the clip around so that we could cover all the angles. So yeah, this is a bluish tint wash. This is a shade, nightshade, and I will use that. It's from Citadel. I use this on the new Vipers to kind of get the details to jump out. And then I'll use Nuln Oil. I'm going to use that to kind of give a wash to the base stars. I thought I was going to do the Gundam marker uh, panel liner, but I think this works pretty well. It just do a quick wash and it sinks into the panel line. So I am happy how it came out. You'll see at the end. And you can see the wash on this Raptor here. Brings out the details. I also sprayed the windows and hand painted the windows and the jets. And here I'm just putting some panel liner on the Viper. With the red marker. And then I'll clear coat all these to sort of lock it all in. So I think that this is much easier than trying to paint this. So. And now after everything is dried, I'm kind of going through and just doing some touch-ups with the panel liner. And getting these all ready for a final clear coat, just sort of getting them off the sticks and off the clips, and then I will transfer them to like a cardboard sheet. So let's take a quick look at them before the clear coat, and then we can see them after the clear coat. I want to do another coat of these reds. Some of them weren't dark enough, so I'll touch those up. You see the new Cylons, Vipers, the new Raiders, the new Raptors. The heavy Raiders look great in gunmetal, and the Cylon Raiders with aluminum. The base stars with the panel lines looks pretty good. And finally the Cylons chromed up, and I've also used the Nuln oil on them as well to make it, check out the details here. And then everything goes in for a clear coat. I'll show you that. So let's close up on some of the figures after the clear coat. Here's the Raptor, the window painted, get the back jets painted. Stand out a little bit. They look better than the gray pieces. The base stars look really great. You can see the panel lining from the distance. And the Vipers look really good with the clear coat on them. And the line, blue window, and also the jets in the back. And you can see there's a little bit of metallic in there. And I used some weathering to give them the age look. And the base stars really pop now. Look very impressive. And that's just a wash, much easier than the panel liner. The Cylon Raiders also with the little Nuln oil as well, and aluminum. And the heavy Raiders with gunmetal, and also with a wash to weather them and also highlight the features. And the Cylons with aluminum and a wash to kind of give you the features. And that's going to do it. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe. Check out the links below. We've got gameplays for Battlestar Galactica. I will be putting these on the table, and you guys can check those out. Please go ahead and share in the comments if you've painted yours, or send a link. Would like to check it out. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.